vroom vroom to the boom.
So, you vroom vroom over to the forge. Let me get the forge out.
So many forges. The blood
I vroom vroom out of there like a boss.
Oh, right, I forgot to show you this. There's Typhon. But here's also a forge. Enjoy the forge.
The forge.
Forge. Soon enough, you come upon a ruin, which seems to be the source that is called the forge.
What does this place look like in the Force?
Well, it looks like a normal place on Typhon, except up above in the door, it's like a fucking blazing inferno.
Well, okay. I was just seeing if this was also tainted, but yeah, fair enough. That's good. That makes Teaser feel a little bit better, but it doesn't make her understand the situation anymore. Well, I suppose since we're already here, and Teaser walks up the steps to the forge.
As you walk up the steps to the forge, you find yourselves, well, face to face with basically a table and some kneeling positions where people may kneel. Seems like this was meant for groups of Padawans to come in, basically build their lightsabers one at a time. There's 3 positions on the ground.
Anything that shouldn't be here?
Not particularly, not from what you know.
Well, I suppose we have already solved the mystery, really. And this doesn't seem to have any extra things.
We should still search around for any signs of other Padawans. What I'm fascinated as to what this forge is.
Caesar just smiles at Kains and almost giggles. That eager to look at special places for the Jedi Order, are you?
Look, I'm interested in the history here, Tisha. Hope that's not a problem.
Whatever your explanation is.
Walk up the steps and, what's the equivalent of fucking perception check, I guess.
I'm gonna
Is there an
nudge.
investigation?
I'm gonna nudge Tizzer in
Yes,
the.
investigation.
I'm gonna nudge Tizzer in the ribs and say, I think you rigged him a little bit. Maybe you should tease up. You know, Tizzer,
Nice.
I never pegged you for the type that likes to, you know, have fun with people like that.
What's the equivalent of investigation in this system?
I think it's investigation. Yeah, 1 second.
Well, I was not always, but I've made strides.
It's
Since
a
you've known
general perception check, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's rolled into 1.
Well then,
Boo.
guess I should be happy that I'm rubbing off on you.
So cool.
Those are steps.
Well, you go in there and you're distracted by the massive kyber crystal hanging over the flipping table.
Yeah. Any sort of signs of anyone being here recently, or, you know, no disturbances, obvious disturbances. P.S. Assist me, people. Assist me.
Since the Force overtaking you, it is a good pain.
This is a good pain.
Well, I'm already in the room, so I might as well roll perception. So, man, Kane's like cunning is absolutely fucking horrible.
Well, he's a very straightforward good
Tis,
boy, so...
as you're looking around, you find this place rather clear, but from looking at it, you do find that this would probably be the best place to build a lightsaber at. Like, if you got a group of, I don't know, 3 people and came here to build a lightsaber or modify your own.
So basically what you're telling us, Ash, is that the feng shui in this place is like totally gnarly, man. It's so cool.
It almost looks like an upgrade point for weaponry. I don't know why.
Well, I mean...
Weird.
What?
I was making fun. I said it's almost like an upgrade point for weaponry. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, but I'm unsure if you're suggesting that I should come here to modify the saber or not.
I'm suggesting you bring Jack and you guys here to do whatever you need to do with the sabers, because it may do something.
Okay.
'Cause I can already tell you're going down the route of I don't know what to do. So
Yeah, no, exactly. I'm. That's why I'm like, not sure what you're suggesting. Okay, fair enough. Now I get it. So basically, this place is cool. Come back later and do shit.
I mean, we can do stuff before we leave.
Oh, you cheeky fuck.
that's not narrative appropriate yet.
Just kind of reach out and touch the crystal. Just a sudden surge of curiosity.
As you basically, get up off the side of like a bit of rock protruding from the wall and touch the crystal, you can feel an unearthly warmth like travelling up your arm and down your body. You know that good feeling, that good warmth when you take a cold drink on a really cold day? It's like, oh.
Hey, Ash, what does Kains look like in the forest right now?
Like a cleanser.
So
It's like
basically
the
normal
force is
kinds.
circulating through him or something?
Yeah, let's just say being around all this dark stuff all the time has made him a bit grumpy. This is like more like a toxic cleanser of lovely light force.
Oh my god, we found Revek's kryptonite. He can't be edgy with this shit around.
So, Kains, does this make up for all those Sith temples we've been going to lately?
I think we can call it even, Tisha. This is a light side temple for sure.
I suppose it is that of a kind. And yet it
Positive
is
energy.
more. But regardless, I suppose we should bring our esteemed captain here later.
I think so. That would be beneficial.
Yes,
Regardless,
in
this
more
whole-
ways than one. In some ways, I don't think he anticipates.
I can agree with that. But this place seems unaffected and this crystal is fine. Perhaps we should move on to the Twi'lek encampment.
Indeed. Astrid, are you all right?
No, I'm fine.
Astrid,
Blood on the ground.
Astrid, come over here and touch this crystal.
Why?
It'll make you feel a bit better, I'm sure.
Astrid's just gonna give you a look. And then she's just gonna shrug and say, might as well humor him. And she's just gonna look at him and place her hand on the crystal. Because nothing's gonna happen.
What happens,
Or is
Sash?
it?
I
What, when you
assume
touch
nothing.
you feel it as well. You feel good. You feel like a wave is going through you. You feel like you are no longer cold from the massive blood loss.
I immediately jump back.
That's the Force.
No! No! I immediately stomping down the stairs while yelling, no! No!
Astrid,
No!
it's not mumbo jumbo.
No!
You found
Shut
it.
up! No! No! He's
Kains.
just gonna sit on the
She
speeder
will-
bike.
Kains, she will accept it in time. After all, she will have no choice.
It's like I make a treehouse, but instead of no girls allowed, it's no force allowed.
So, are you guys heading back?
Yep.
So the
We're
Twi'lek
heading
camp.
towards the Twi'lek village, I think.
You say that, but it's actually pretty shitty what you
Oh
what you
yeah,
mean
right.
to
Now
say.
I remember what it actually looks like in the game. Yeah, you're right. It's not as shitty as I expected.
You're gonna have a Revanite encampment
You
here
hear
as
that,
well,
Ash? Complaints are coming in. Your pictures are not shitty enough.
What? No, I just didn't remember what it looked like in the game. I haven't played Star Wars: The Old Republic for like ages.
This
right.
looks like
Yeah.
World of Warcraft if World of Warcraft didn't have shading.
The fuck?
Well, essentially, yes. It's
Burn.
well. The thing is, since you're on Typhon, I've been using game main images because that's the only images they have.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm assuming someone is gonna wonder what the fuck we're doing here before soon.
They
Going
are
on.
looking towards you very mistrustfully, yes.
Okay then. I'm looking around. Does it appear to be like? Do I see anyone that seems to be more in charge than anyone else?
Not particularly.
Like who? Wait, who was talking to the knight and the Padawan?
It looked to be a female.
I will steer my steps towards her then. Oh, a Rutian.
There's something about her expression that's comical as fuck.
Kusho. Basically, yeah, she's looking at you as you come over, rolling her eyes like, oh, for fuck's sake. Yes, what do you want? And she's speaking Twi'lek, by the way.
Well, I don't speak Twi'lek, so I just stare at her with a like confused face.
She looks at you for 5 seconds before saying, fine, what do you want in basic?
Greetings. We are here. Well, I suppose we're here on behalf of the Jedi, but we're not actually part of the Order.
Ah, then I shall give you the same hospitality. Go away.
You don't understand. The Jedi sent us here to help you people. I myself am an established doctor, and I can help any wounded you have on site. And then we can begin negotiations.
Ah, just like the last people. Yeah, okay, I get it. Go away.
Seeing as this is gonna go absolutely nowhere, Korax is just gonna randomly start walking through the streets and just inspect how the people are living and what they're doing while they're having this conversation.
So don't you understand you Jedi are not welcome here?
Be that as it may, we are not actually here for you, though.
Fine, I hear you out. What do you want?
We are more interested in the, actually, like, are the dudes we're after, are they raiding tombs or are they raiding temples?
Temples. Jedi don't really have tombs.
Yeah, I'm just checking. We are more interested in the party that are raiding the temples.
Yes. Those people. Hey, you're a doctor. You want to take care of our sick? The hut's over there. Like, she points towards a big structure. Essentially, it's like our sick's being kept in there.
That said, we also have the leeway to have been... We also haven't been entrusted with the leeway to come up with a solution to this current conflict that is, in my opinion, completely wasted.
Well, the Jedi refused to protect us from the fresh raiders. So... Right, so, yes. But where it goes, of course they know, or they're too stupid and hope that they can maybe do something before it happens, or they're just trying to get everything out and hope that they just go away. Either way, they're after for money and the riches from it.
Well, that line of actions is liable to get them killed someday.
She shrugs. She's clearly apathetic to all the bullshit that's going down.
So, I'm not terribly... Well, actually, wait. Ash, how much do I know about this situation? Like, do I know why the Jedi Order has just, like that? The fresh raiders is your problem, we don't care.
Well, essentially, it's legal stuff. Like some people do come along and help them and protect them. It's mainly like Padawans and stuff like that. But the essential thing is, it's like, get the fuck off of our planet.
Tizzer, did you manage to get something from that Jedi you were talking to? I'm using
Jedi?
the comm to contact her.
A few things, actually.
Mind sharing?
Apparently the settlement at large is not actually, or according to her at least, not involved with the raiders. And according to her, it's a few younglings that have split off and decided to take matters into their own hands.
Makes sense. Teenagers make mistakes.
Further, it would seem that someone with a lightsaber was the one that introduced them to the raiders.
That's oddly vague.
Well, I haven't been ascertained yet if it is indeed a Jedi, but I'm strongly leaning in that direction. As for the details, nothing much except from what I can... Well, the guess I'm making currently is that it might be a Cathar, but all we really have to go on is that the person had a tail and, well, was walking on paws or something similar.
Not exactly very common for this world, I'd assume, considering the locals.
A double-bladed lightsaber, mind you, if that might help narrow it down. And apparently she wished to keep it a secret from the masses, which lends even more credit to it might probably a Jedi.
Probably an important Jedi.
As for why they decided to involve the raiders, that one is a bit of a mystery.
Why should it be? If a Jedi is involved, maybe he wanted them to steal some artifacts for him.
She's walking towards the infirmary. Kains is bringing Astrid inside since she's quite severely wounded.
Right.
Perhaps you would like to join them there as well.
I guess I'll join you then. It doesn't seem like I'm gonna get anything useful out here. Everybody's sighing me like I've got the plague or something.
But it's not so surprising. We are outsiders. Some things hasn't changed since I was here last. Although I doubt anyone here remembers me.
At any rate, I'd like to exchange some words with her myself. So I'll see you in a bit.
Very well.
And yeah, Cora's gonna go join them so I can have a little talk with... What was her race again?
Twi'lek.
Twi'lek.
Yeah, the Twi'lek. I keep forgetting that race.
As she goes towards where Kains is and you're getting treated, yes, you may have blues for that. And yeah, she's going, how's the treatment coming? And you may now roll for treatment. You may have 2 blues.
Thank you.
Nice treatment.
Astrid,
Treatment.
you regain 5 wounds and 2 strain.
Alright, so I'm at 2 wounds and 6 strain, so I'm basically good to go.
You're 2 wounds away from max, okay.
Yep.
You're no longer bleeding or whatever floor.
Yes, you're now patched up and you may patch up your armor after you get out of the Koto tank. So Cora, you see the woman basically looking on as Astrid probably repairs her armor some with a giant fucking hallmarks into it.
Hi there. I'd like to also thank you for allowing us access here so my friend can get treated.
No problem, Miss, you're also not a Jedi, right?
No.
Okay.
If it makes it any better, I've never actually even trained in a temple.
Fair enough.
At any rate, my friends basically gave me the gist of your conversation earlier while I was having a little stroll around the village. I was hoping if you and I could have a little chat as well.
Another one? She says as she looks over, what do you want to ask?
How many people do you have here?
A few hundred?
Because these are expected. I'm assuming, based on what I've gathered, that you've come here from, well, places you can't return to.
Well, one of the planets is corrupt beyond all relief. The others are on the outer rim that got, well, took over and is now under Imperial thumb rule. So no.
Why come here?
Literally the first planet we crashed on.
wasn't really much of a choice. And now that you're here, nobody actually wants you here, and the Jedi aren't inclined to protect you. And there's plenty of vicious wildlife out there.
Wildlife we can handle. We're not wusses, as some people would call it. But the flesh laders are an entirely other breed of beast. They're so numerous, it's unbelievable. They're fearsome creatures.
How long has it been since you extended, well, a hand towards the Republic for some assistance?
Well, either way, the point remains, I guess we would, but we would have to be welcomed. I mean, we don't want this situation again.
I'll make sure that whatever option you pick, I'll do anything I can to make that happen. As for your transportation, I see that that's gonna be an issue. Considering I'm, well, willing to help with their, she says it in a very ironic way, pilgrimage problems, I'm sure that I can work out something with either the Jedi or the Republic to, let's say, cover some costs. If they don't, I'm willing to make something work with my personal pockets.
Why are you doing this?
Do I need a reason? Think of me as a passing good Samaritan.
Sure.
She shrugs. Okay. Is it really that? Does the reason really matter that much? If it helps you?
I guess, but I don't want to be all this you owe me a favor deal type stuff like the Hutts do. I know what Hutts do. Someone like me, I'm pretty. Right up on a dance floor.
No offense, but you're not exactly my type. I like them shorter.
And younger. And illegal. Sorry, that was too easy.
Experta, get the fuck away from me.
I didn't say that. He did. What the fuck?
Sorry, that was
Experta,
too easy. That was too easy.
Get the fuck away from me.
At any rate,
I'm calling the
Gora's gonna go. Well, let's just say I know what it's like to not have a place to call your own, which is kind of why I started my own little family on Corellia. We're no Hutts, I'll tell you that right now. And we definitely don't commit crimes. That I can also promise you. But I know what it's like for people not to have their own slice of earth to call their own. And I know what it's like to have no purpose. And your people right now, right here, they're without purpose. Because they're not allowed to have one. They're treated as, well, parasites. I'm gonna give you a place to call your own. Or at least I'm willing to help you find one. You are willing to fight for your own place, correct?
She nods.
As for favors, honestly, you're doing me a favor just by getting off this world. Because the Jedi and the Republic are going to owe me and my people something. And I plan to fully collect on that. So, think of that as the favor.
I guess.
And besides, what better way to flush out the rats than all the, well, people leaving? Those youngings that you're calling too stubborn and stupid are without a doubt going to stay behind and we'll snuff them out. If they decide to go with you, fine. They're not gonna be an issue anymore. Either way, win-win.
I'll have a word. Until then, I suggest you all, well, leave.
As soon as my friend is all patched up, we'll be out of your hair.
She nods and heads off. Astrid, I suspect you probably finished patching up your armor now?
Yeah, I'm all good to go.
Kains, how is Astrid?
I'm fine! Stop talking about
No,
me like
you're a
I'm-
Mandalorian, I don't believe you.
Shut up!
She's right over there. You can clearly see she's quite fine.
Well, I guess she is giving a lot of backlip. She must be feeling better.
Also, you're welcome for saving you earlier.
Oh yeah, thanks for that, by the way. Oof, that seemed nasty. Jeez, good thing it didn't hit me.
It's basically a get at Mr. President.
Speaking of which, Kains, you wouldn't happen to give out extra band-aids, do you? I'm still kind of hurting in a few places. I think I bruised a few ribs.
Just give me one moment. I'm trying to deal with some tweeling issues at the moment.
Right. Take your time. I'm just gonna sit over here and make sure that Astrid's not lying again. And she starts checking her wounds.
I'm dying.
Oh fuck me!
Oh no, he killed her.
No, that's for
I was
you.
missing the other leg.
That was for you.
You know, that's actually rather impressive.
that's you.
I think on
So
the
that
yellow
was-
dices, there's only one side out of 12 that's actually blank. You rolled it 3 times in a row. That's amazing.
How unlikely is that?
Now,
Jesus.
actually, here's
The
the thing.
world hates you.
Here's the thing. When he comes over to you, Cora, Kains looks tired and he accidentally trips on a piece of discarded medical equipment and accidentally jabs it too hard into you. So you get one strain but recover one. Yeah, you take one strain damage but recover one wound.
Why? Why?
I'm sorry, I'm just feeling busy at the moment. Give me 5 minutes.
Kane, sit down.
Bits of blood just spurting out.
Oh my gosh, I'll help. Here, just sit down, let me help.
By the way, yeah, like I said, today is opposite day. The things that you're good at, you suck at. The things you're bad at, you're apparently amazing at.
Yeah, I'm getting Kains to sit down and I'm helping with the Twi'leks and
It's weird.
Cora. See,
I
what,
told you,
you
man,
think
it's opposite day.
Mandalorians don't at least give them basic battle
Battle wounds.
medication? Yeah, like
Battle medic.
yeah. At least basic
So in other words,
stuff.
she basically pulls out. She pulls out the She pulls out the needle rather fast, so a bit of blood does spurt a bit, and you're like, ah! But then she patches you up.
Right then, no go.
There,
Make sure I
all
don't
better.
fucking waste my money because I may need to haul 300
For
people
you,
off a planet.
lollipop.
Uh,
I offer you a small lollipop that I keep in the bag.
Wait, where were you keeping that?
In the bag.
Didn't it melt and get all sticky?
No.
Also, I'm
You
not
have
a
the
child, don't
lollipop, but
patronize
it's
me.
the needle.
yeah, here's a
Alright,
word.
fine, if you don't want the lollipop.
I never said I don't
Astrid-
want it, I just said don't patronize me, give it here, and I snatch it.
I give her the lollipop while taking out a lollipop of my own and sticking it in my mouth. I then offer one to
Both.
Kains.
Both patients now have a lollipop.
Hey, let's take a selfie, this seems like an appropriate time. I hook Astrid closer to me so we can take a selfie. Hey, Tizzer, Kains, get over here.
Yes.
So you're getting a shot. 3 of you
Hashtag
have
still
lollipops.
alive.
This is
Hashtag
your-
I'm still alive.
Astrid, you notice that Tears is the only one without a lollipop.
I stuff a lollipop in Teaser's mouth, unconvinced that she can actually see it since it's not alive. What does the lollipop look like in the Force? Teaser, Force sense the lollipop.
These are the important questions here.
Force sense the lollipop.
So do you send this?
Tisa, a residential force bloodhound. What does his lollipop look like in the force? Like what?
So do you send this selfie to Jack essentially?
Yeah. Hashtag girls night out with Kains.
Hashtag we didn't kill Astrid. We just almost killed her.
Hashtag
Astrid's
mortal wounds to Astrid once again.
Hashtag be Mandalorian, get shot.
Hashtag almost dead, not my wife. Hashtag.
Hashtag face tank.
You're lucky your baby's not formed enough to even have an effect on her for being attacked like that.
Hashtag no more Mr. President because baby, please. Hashtag.
Hashtag Cora, Jesus fucking Christ,
So-
you're 6.
As you've been asked to leave, I suspect you're all heading back to the Jedi Enclave, where Jack would probably be waiting for you next session.
Yeah,
Cool.
and hopefully we can get our tools and return to a very specific level up spot. Dude, are you seeing this?
Come on, T-Rex! electrical damage. I'm an giant ass robot.